Hello and welcome. My name is April, and I have been being spanked by this energy lately. I hope you are finding yourself well and trying to accept the things that want to be released from you so that you can have everything that you're asking for. I know we get onto the spiritual journey and we think that it's going to be a breeze. And then we're confronted with all the things that we believed we did wrong. All the entanglement of energy that was not in our best interest. And this entanglement can cause immense physical clearing. I've been having this weird thing where the top portion of my ear is collecting so when I go to sleep, I wake up in the morning and all the earwax is pooling at the top of the ear instead of at the bottom of the ear. And that ties back to the hangman, which ties into Odin. Gaining a different perspective, hanging yourself in a tree until you see something differently. So this silly thing in my ear is telling me I need a new perspective on something I have been having trouble moving past. Every time I pick up this deck, this is the only card I get. The universe has big plans for you, and it's time to claim them. I'm telling you, I have not picked up this deck in a year and a half. I get this card every single time. At this moment in time, I, April Pelledo, claim the big plans the universe has for me. I come into alignment with how I am seen and the wishes I cast into the sun. I radiate peach. Which chakra is peach? 10? Is 10 on the back of the head? Is it 11? I radiate my mastery out in the universe through my third eye and my throat chakra. I am protected by the grandness of the sun. I'm not sure why the stars are out when the sun is shining. But I'm taking it that that's the theme for today. If I could get it to stay. Okay. On the bottom I have, when I am patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. With the wreath, with the victory wreath, like, this is the connection to spirit, being purple, and that same, oh, this one's a little bit different, peachy color. This one also has the stars in it. The stars are white and blue. Are they all about the universe? No, I don't think they are. But the third one behind that was the universe too. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. You can do it. It's not all on screen. Okay. So today's message is from the universe. I have the Empress right here on the top, the Magician underneath. Oh, and the Two of Cups. Or the Two of Emotions in this deck. So I have the universe bursting out of the heart space. It's time to uncloak yourself so you can be seen as your full expression of the universe. So you can come into your manifestation of real love, divine love. So I've come to the understanding that every relationship I've had up until this point has been karmic in nature. Sorry if my eyes are a little shut. I was up all night puking my brains out. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Transparency. Honesty and transparency is what I have. The universe is trying to usher you into the space of divinity because you asked for it. I know I asked for it. I know that many of us on this path ask to be done with our karmic cycles. And instead of actually doing the work to get there, we pretend that we've done it already, and we just accept another karmic partner and treat them like they are a divine connection, when in fact they are truly karmic in nature. And I'm getting a yes. How do you know if he's a divine partner? Oh. How do you know if he's a divine partner or not? Well, he'll have your back. He will help you stand strong. He will allow you to express your emotions. He will understand that you have a whole community of people that are supporting you being your best. He will wish for your emotional expression. We have cutting out the Queen of Swords, being able to discern what is mental entrapment coming out of the mind and coming into the mature emotional state. We only have one more step from the 8. You only really have one more step to get to that release of mental constriction. This is coming from, well, I guess your emotions don't. Are your emotions stored in your heart? No. This is making the mind, the heart, the head-heart connection, cohesion, whatever, however you say it. My brain is not working today because I was up all night purging my what would I call it? It was something else. This is, every time I have this purge, it gets worse. Every time I have this purge, it gets worse, which means I'm getting to higher standing toxic energies within inside my own soul. Sorry, they don't reside in the soul. Within inside my own spirit. And allowing them to be released. This time it's a physical person and a lord of hell that I am purging out of my system because I no longer wish to be bound to the cycles it creates. I'm starting to sweat already just talking about it. Okay, so you want to know how I want to know how he's divine counterpart. He helps you move past, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to put it up this way. He helps you overcome your emotional state and allows you to work out your dark cycles. He holds space for you to be in your femininity. Even though I feel like when the women cut their hair all off, it's actually their masculinity. But I don't know. I don't know everything. I'm just going by how I understand it as a human soul. So we have the 6 of voices and the page of voices. The voices being the mental space. This person stands by and waits for you to traverse the mountain of emotional awkwardness. I don't know why the 3 of them look like awkwardness. And then the page of voices is to be able to begin from a new mental space. Page, a learner, to be able to learn from a new space where you are actually visibly able to catch the patterns as they happen. And all of these are shadow aspects. This is a shadow being. There's a shadow being here, but it's really hard to see. She's not, they're not actually shadow beings, but they're all in black. Which, for me, is understanding the shadow. The only reason why any conflict is here on Earth today is because somebody's shadow gets irritated when you shine, when you are your light, when you are standing in your truth, a person who doesn't understand truth gets irritated by your truth because there's a piece of their own soul that they have hidden away and lied to. So that's the aspect. The aspect of them that wants truth is the one that gets irritated, combative. How do I know? This person will be my divine counterpart. They will bring balance in the emotional state. Ace of Cups. And they will feel like the sun. They will be in their light. They will bring balance. They will mirror stability, growth, consciousness, open consciousness, expanded consciousness. They will bring in expansion to a space where we were imbalanced. They will be able to support our emerging emotions. Look at my handshake. And understand that we have other support besides them in the emotional pool. And their light will make us elevate. Will make us radiate. Will make us align to the sacred geometry within. There won't be any burdens anymore. We won't have to carry. They're just looking to be our lover. You're going to decide not to carry the burdens anymore because they're supportive. Can I see if I can get one more beautifulness to this spread? We have the King of Cups, who usually, the King of Cups is somebody that is kind of pompous with their emotionality, but in this one is fully supportive. So how I see this is there's two people that are the same, that can stand back to back, that create a third entity of emotionality. So the starfish, both of them are holding and clutching the starfish. And the starfish is right here on this card too. Oh, so is that poofy flower, whatever that flower is. That one right there. This one also has sacred geometry on it, but it's empty, like, it's not as, it's just the outline. So their emotionality helps you complete your sacred geometry. I'm not trying to say another person completes another person or whatever. How about, okay, wait, no, which one? I don't usually use these two decks together as without their counterparts. So again, once again, how do we know we've stumbled upon a divine connection? the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Sun. I know they're named different things in this deck. Two emotions, two voices, one in the real world and one like the sun. It's the focal point. The sun is the focal point of the universe. The universe that is trying to get you to allow it to assist you. Oh. Okay. I get the Two of Swords. So now we have the moon coming in. We also have binding. She's blindfolded. Is considered a binding. She's standing on electricity, but her shoes may be blocking the conductivity of the earth's. So we're bringing the earth in, and I got shivers. Oh boy. Jeez. I thought I was done getting sick. Okay, ooh. There's something that's still causing indecision of what the truth is. The voices, the word, the spoken word. Being blindfolded, opposed to seeing. And then this get up, this energy, this feminine in her maiden form would be adhering to the energy of lust. And then over here we're partaking in some spirits. The Three of Cups. That interference from an outside person. Oh, this, how do we know? How do we know that it's divinity? The feminine energy will not be confined to lust. We will not have to start again after another person's brought into the mix. Ow! Okay. I don't know what happened right there, but something went on the wrong side of my rib cage. I feel like it's the darkness saying, "Don't expose my secrets." I really do. I have go within to walk away. I get this combination all the time. You have to go within to find out how to truly leave. And there's that Nine of Swords that I was talking about earlier, that mental confinement. Coming back to the King of Cups. You won't have to worry at night when you get that maturity. sun is here again. Okay, well, I'm not going to do all that. So I have the Two of Cups, or the Two of Swords. Let's see. Let's see where else it goes. All this. Drinking. So drinking brings the inhibitions down, so you can be entered into the energy of lust more easily. So this person that is the Muse of emotions, the King of Cups, will not be a heavy drinker, will be able to support a loving connection, will add to your cup to provide balance. I have 22. This is a builder person. This is a person that in your light and in your darkness, you can build with them. They will hold space for you. The Nine of Cups is on the bottom. To be in a wish fulfillment. Okay, my goosebumps are still here. That's really rough. I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know. I fell asleep before what would be my bedtime, which has been off during the summer. And then I woke up at I don't even know what time, sweating profusely and having that feeling that things were not going to be okay. I was right. Oh. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 7 of Swords. We won't have to wait in fear about this connection being stolen from us. We won't have to, it'll be all eyes on you. We have the eye right here. In the golden triangle, the eye was over here already. 3, 7. 2, 2, 3, 7. There was a 15-year cycle or a toxic pattern that was standing in the way of you finding your builder partner and you having the energy of karmic nature. You know how to move forward because you've learned the lessons. King of Swords. High Priestess. Chariot. King of Swords. You have become wise to the ways of the world. We got the globe in the background. You hear? Oh, there's a crystal ball over there too, and a ship. The ship is right here. So your ship has come in. You've learned how to bring your ship in. You've learned how to move towards men at the height of their game. The Muse of emotions and the King of Swords. So when are pages usually women? No, not always. You have scryed in your masculine and your feminine. You have come to your inner understanding of the balance of dark and light. The pillars are black and white here. You have seen through the veil to what your toxic cycles were holding you away from the partner that allows you to express your emotionality. You are covered in the truth. Her umbrella is blue, and you are harnessing the power of those pillars, the black and the white, and the black and the white, to move forward, standing firm on your route, which you have obviously cleared out. Maybe through meditation. Maybe through going within. Maybe from spilling your emotions. Maybe from examining your cycles. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to get a blanket. It says it's only 73, but like 73, I shouldn't need a blanket. Okay. Is there anything else that wants to be shown here? Yes, an animal. Power thought card. Okay. This is another deck I haven't used in a long time. Thank you, deck, for having patience for me to come back to you when you are needed. This deck is by Louise Hay. So, let's see what we have here. This deck is very inspirational. And I experience love wherever I go. That's the mothering phase, taking the maiden into the mother phase, being able to nurture what you haven't created with your hands. Love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. Now with this deck, I usually take the one on the top and the one on the bottom, because usually I don't know which way it comes from. There is no top or bottom really with this deck. They're all just motivational quotes. I release all criticism. I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. And then I am flexible and flowing. I am open to the new and changing I am open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly. The universe is asking you to find the hidden toxicity within, to find the hidden patterns that you adhered to without understanding. I have 222 on the table, and I have 66. I have 77. With 2 kings. This energy is a masculine energy that needs to be matured. Even myself. I found myself in the thick of addiction. And I'm not saying addiction is a masculine quality. I'm saying the part in me that was adhering to addiction was my masculinity, my immature masculinity, because I separated my feminine out and my masculine had to stand up and take responsibility. So instead of maturing, he went to self-soothing. He spent 12 years in active addiction. But I didn't realize that it was that child, masculine part of myself that was carrying the whole load, that didn't know how to cope. We are still working on getting him the help he needs. I feel like he is the one that when I'm in the middle of this situation too, because I am part of the whole, I have realized why these men keep coming to me that have very little of their own, keep odd hours, have some kind of addiction problem, are very wounded. I realize that that is the reflection of who I am outputting, even though I have overcome my addiction, even though I have changed my hours, even though I have done the work to get myself in a better place, that portion of my inner masculine never was satiated never was acknowledged, never was coddled or healed or wounded or held so that he could grow up. So he keeps bringing towards me the wounding aspect that is still in me, that was still in me. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Please tell me that's what I purged. Sometimes I'll never know. No, that's not what I purged. Okay, great. Another purge on its way. Okay, this is as raw and as real as I can be. Today is a nothing day. I'm just going to drink water and go to bed and allow myself to repair. Thank you for allowing me the space to help you understand the the cycles in your life based on how I've understood the cycles in my life. I don't know if you hear my belly rumbling. Thank you. I hope this helps. Goodbye. I love you.